Hey guys, Dan here. Unfortunately, there will be no Earth Gym video this week. We had some new recruits out, and it just didn't feel right to put new people on tape. I wouldn't really even call them recruits. They were just some people kind of beginning their fitness journey, and we were gonna help them out. And it was a good Earth Gym session, but we just didn't have any means to like record, and it we got a lot of good workouts in without having to deal with recording and stuff like that. Which might be a blessing in disguise because we um, decided to kind of take the channel to the next level. We were kind of bouncing off some names and stuff like that because this channel, Rifty, was my old kind of just goofing around gaming channel, and that's my gamer tag and whatever. So I just kind of bounced it off Jake and James, and we just went with their Gym Warriors for the new channel name. I took off all the gaming stuff and all that, and it's going to be a health and fitness channel moving forward. Not really sure how far it's going to go or whatever. We're just going to have fun with it, put our stuff out there, and probably try to help some people along the way. I know James has talked about getting back into personal training, and his knowledge is just on point with everything: diet, form, working out. You can even see it in the videos. His form is always impeccable. He's very, very just knowledgeable about many, many different things. And then you bring in Jake into the picture. He's more natural, free flow, Earth Gym. Guy runs, ultra marathons pretty much. He doesn't call him that because he's too humble to say so, but he runs, 40 to 50 miles a week. And just bringing those two knowledge pools together is, I think, could help some people along the way. That's kind of what this is. I feel like it's kind of rolling to. And then I'm just the guy that kind of touch on me a little bit. A few years back, I remember Jake will get a kick out of this because it's me and him always laugh about this story now. I was working at Costco, and I was sitting on my first break, and I ate a Twix bar and like a Diet Coke, whatever. That was my break. And then a few hours later, I went to go take a lunch, and I those white bags of donuts, those little mini donuts, like Hostess or whatever. I sat and I smashed a whole one of those bags, and then another Diet Coke for my lunch. And I remember I was just sitting there, and I was kind of thinking to myself, I was just like, what in the hell am I doing to my body right now? I'm putting all this sugar in there. I felt like crap. I was drinking occasionally. Probably once a week I was drinking. And just lots of Diet Coke, just not eating healthy, fast food, whatever. We just had our first kid, so it was just really just bad diet all around. I think I peaked out at like 210 pounds, which on my frame does not look good. So I was just talking to Jake, and we laugh about it now because I always tell this story, and he always tells it too. I was like, you know what I ate for my first break? A Twix bar. You know what I ate for lunch? A bag of donuts. And in my mind, that was like the pivotal point of where I decided to start getting healthy. And I remember Jake suggested keto to me. And between them, I would say it was probably anywhere from the beginning of July to like October. I probably went from 210 to, I think my lowest was 163 without any working out, just keto. And it changed my life and got the ball rolling. And so I owe Jake a lot. He showed me a lot of knowledge about working out, eating right, all that stuff. And now you bring James into the picture. He started working a few years later. That guy's knowledge is just adding to it, and we kind of just hit it off as far as working out goes. I'm the schlup, I'm the guy still trying to get to the point that they're at, but maybe you guys can relate to me a little bit more and kind of use me as like, well, if Dan can keep up with these guys, maybe I could do it. And So yeah, we're gonna try to bring some health and fitness, some good workouts, maybe some diet plans, which with all three of our knowledges, because I do a lot of research, watch a lot of YouTube myself. Maybe we can bring some help to you guys, and you guys can ask some questions through, YouTube comments, Facebook, whatever. And we can really just maybe help a few people along the way and have fun with it, because that's what we're doing right now. And me, James, and Jake have been talking about doing some themes for the Earth Gym videos going forward. So I'm gonna give you guys a little preview of what our theme for this week coming up will be. And I'm gonna really try to take my editing up to the next level and bring forth like the best presentation for the videos going forward, and really bring to light like James. It's one thing to watch him on video or see him walking around, but when you see him in person and just how they move and their form, it's really something to behold. So I want to try to kind of bring that to you guys, and we can just do some great things, I think, moving forward. One more thing I want to touch on is that if you're like at the point where I was a few years, I think it was like 2017, where you're feeling like crap, you're not eating the best you should, you're drinking, whatever, just know it's not too late to change. It's one battle at a time. You knock out one demon. Or like James was saying, like, instead of trying to give something up, you try to add something. So instead of be like, I'm not gonna eat, because if you try to take on too much, you're gonna fail. But if you knock one thing out at a time, like say, hey, I'm gonna add a multivitamin to my daily regimen. I'm going to eat a salad instead of McDonald's for lunch. Just take one battle at a time, and trust me, it goes a long way. It will bring you forward more rapidly than just saying, I'm gonna give up all this, I'm gonna start working out, because your body can reject all that change too rapidly. So instead of eating a Twix bar for your first break, eat an apple, and just really just knock out one, and eventually you will get to where you're going. You just got to keep your head on the right path, keep moving forward, and hopefully with our videos, and maybe we can start touching on some health tips, some diets that can help some people move forward. We might be onto something here. So enjoy the preview. I'm gonna have Jake and James talking a lot more in the future, whether they like it or not, because they are the knowledgeable ones here. I get a lot of my knowledge from them, and I'm gonna bring some good information to you. I'm gonna bring their brains to you in the best way I possibly can. So enjoy this promo for next week. I think this workout's probably gonna be our toughest that we've done yet, and I'm looking forward to it. A little bit scared of it, but mostly looking forward to it. You guys have a good afternoon, and this will be the first time I say this. Like the video, subscribe, and let's get it done. Earth Gym Warriors.
Madman. You're a madman.
Earth and water. But you'll find plenty of both down there.
No man, Persian or Greek, no man threatens a messenger.
You bring the crowns and heads of conquered kings to my city steps. You insult my queen. You threaten my people with slavery and death. Oh, I've chosen my words carefully, Persian. Perhaps you should have done the same.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Madness. This is Sparta!